Whit Merrifield right off the top here, leader of the Pro Athlete Golf Tour. AJ, what's going on, dude? You want to intro Whit now that you finally get to be your dream job, a golf analyst?
Yes, finally, we're not talking baseball. The man, the myth, the legend, the guy in charge here, Whit Merrifield, a great setup here at the Ritz-Carlton in Orlando. I walked in and I see signs everywhere for his tournament. And I actually saw him when I got here about an hour ago. He was grinding on the putting green, man. So Whit's in it to win it. I don't know if he can beat like Smoltz and Punto and Kyle Loesch and some of those guys, but the host is here and he's going to talk about his golf tournament.
What's up, Whit?
Yeah. It's been a really good 2 days. A lot of guys got in yesterday, had a practice round. We were just talking on the range. We're the first group off, and we go off in about 30, 45 minutes. And most of these guys have been out here already for 30, 45, an hour, hitting balls. And we're saying, if this thing continues to grow like we think, they're going to have to invest in some new range balls because baseball players, they love to hit balls in the range. And guys have been out here for a long time. So excited about the weather we got. The Ritz has been amazing. The course is in great shape. They got some grandstands up for the PNC, and it'll be a fun couple of days.
Can you give us the lowdown of who the favorites are and who was maybe talking shit yesterday at the opening event?
Well, side action is encouraged, and so I've got some side action with a lot of my former teammates, mainly Jordan Romano, Ernie Clement. That's been the main majority of the shit talking. I'm still kind of getting to know these other guys on a good enough level to where we can talk shit. But Smolty is he's going to the final round of Champions Q School next week, so I'm sure his game is in great shape. I'm playing with him this morning, so excited to see where his game's at. I think we've got like 8 or 9 plus handicaps in the field between Smoltz, Clippard, Kyle Loesch, Gagne, Will Myers is a plus, Nick Punto, Russ Ortiz. Like, we got some really good golfers here. So excited to see what these guys can do on this course and see what kind of numbers get put up.
My question to you is, while they're golfing here, like, is there noise allowed? Are you allowed to talk smack while they're in their swing, or is this like professional? Like, hey, man, just let them, let's be professional here.
Yeah, I mean, we got some money at stake, so it's a little more than just like a little friendly wager. So I wouldn't recommend that. I try to keep it friendly.
I tell you what, you're playing with Smoltz today, right?
Yeah.
I tell you what, it's in the middle of his backswing, you say something, see what happens.
Exactly.
See if he doesn't throw a club or something.
Yeah.
He's going to shut the fuck up. We're playing for real money here.
Just make sure you have your phone on if you do that too.
Filming it.
Yeah.
You might need to show that to the cops.
All of a sudden, a club comes flying at poor Whit's head from Smoltz. But you guys got a great setup. The weather here this weekend is supposed to be unbelievable. Like you said, that they're setting up the grandstands for the PNC father-son, which is in 2 weeks here, where like Tiger and all the golfers with kids now come in here and play, and it's a great tournament for families. And then the course is in perfect shape because they're setting it up for that. So that it's funny, where I was talking to Scott, the head pro here. Mm-hmm. He's like, it's a bad time because we're putting in mulch, and he's like, we got to get it ready for 2 weeks. And everyone's like, I was talking to Jason Romano. He's like, oh, this is perfect. Are you kidding me? The course is what we care about. Nobody cares about you guys putting in mulch, but the course is in tip-top shape right now.
It's in great shape. It's playing good. It's playing hard, and it'll be, like I said, it'll be a fun couple of days. We had a great night last night, a welcome party. Some great, really, really amazing sponsors that have really done a great job helping us get this thing off the ground. We had Alpha Omega here last night. It was a great winery out in Napa doing a wine tasting. Great tea gifts with everything from tailor-made balls to Stitch, these really cool Stitch bags. We had Johnny O sponsoring us. We got speakers, coolers, sunglasses, hats. We got Bettinardi donating some putters and customized putters. Just really appreciate some of the help that we got from our sponsors to help get this thing off the ground. And I think it'll really take off, and look forward to a more full field next year, so that I think we got a $72,000 purse this year, and we're thinking with a full field and some help from sponsors, we can get that up to around a $250,000 purse, and make these 5-footers that guys are going to have to putt a little more nerve-wracking.
Yeah, then AJ would definitely be in for sure, man.
Yeah,
That
he's
guy's
waiting for the pot to grow for sure.
No, here's what I'm waiting for: not to be in Vegas the 3 days before. That's what I'm waiting for.
Hey, Whit, let me ask you this, man. What's more nerve-wracking? Being in the front of a tee in front of your peers, trying to lead off in your first ever, tournament here in front of all, these baseball players, or 3-2 count, bases loaded, you're trying to win a game.
Tell you what, man, it's doing this in front of people is out of our comfort zone, and it is nerve-wracking. We were just talking with Smoltz last night, and how he was about to qualify his second to get past the second round of Q school to qualify for the final round, and he was saying that last stretch, just how he couldn't believe how nervous he was, and you wouldn't think that us as athletes that play in front of 40, 50,000 in a big stadium and millions more watching at home would get uber nervous over hitting a golf ball in front of 5-6 people. But we're so uber competitive that we want to do well, and especially in front of our peers. And which is why I think this tournament is such a cool deal, because we're all competitors at heart. It's cool to go out and we get to play in these charity events and these pro-ams, which are fun and super beneficial, but we don't ever really get to compete outside of our sport at a high level, and that's what we're hoping this is a chance for us to come out and have some high stakes at this golf tournament and really get the competitive juices going.
Frazier, I'll tell you this. Listen, I'll tell Whit this too. I play in a lot of these. First tee, every time you're nervous. I don't care how many times you do it. The first tee, and even if there's one person watching or 500 people watching, you put the ball down on the first tee, your hand is shaking.
I'm already nervous.
And you're just going, don't top it. God, just don't top it, right? And then the next thing, Todd, you asked that question, is you get the first like this far, 2-foot putt, right? And you're like, I can make this 100 out of 100 times. Because you don't putt them, and everyone's like, that's good. You're standing over that first putt, and your hands are like,
that club head
the
goes
club
like
gets
this
real wobbly going back. Because normally you're like, it doesn't matter, boom,
doubt.
just easy stroke. All of a sudden you're like, man, there's a little money on the line. Your hands are going, and the club head's going.
No doubt.
So yeah, that to me, it's not the first tee as much as the first like tester putt, 2 to 3 footer. Because again, everyone's like, you're playing with your buddies, pick it up, par, and oh shit, I got to make that.
That's why I was out here at 8:30 practicing those, trying to get some sort of muscle memory going.
Might be one of those things like a show and go the next time you play. Screw it. I'm not practicing. I'm coming up. Let's go. My mind's already set on my first swing,
I hear you.
Crazy.
Hey, wait, last one from me, and I know you got to run around there. How did this come about? Because you told us about what you project going forward, like what next year could look like. But did you look around and go, hey, it'd be cool to gather a bunch of big leaguers? Because golf is talked about by many dudes more than anything else, before the season, during the season, right? Getting everyone together and also making it competitive, which has been important.
Yeah, it came about. I was at Brady Singer's bachelor party, and his agent is with Excel, and we were just talking, shooting shit, and Brady was over there doing whatever Brady was doing in his own world, and we were talking about how much we just got done playing golf, and we were talking about how much we like golf, and we were going to that night match that Tiger and Rory and JT and Spieth did in Florida. We were about to go to that, and we were talking about, what if we did something not necessarily along the lines of that, but along the lines of getting players together and competing, because there's really nothing like that we can do. And started talking about it. Jason's a member here at the Ritz, and the Ritz has been just incredible with helping us put this together and being accommodating, and got it going, and sent out as many invites as we could. And we're looking for a 48-person field this year, and ended up getting 27. So I think a lot of that was from guys being unsure about the event. A lot of people are at weddings and bachelor parties. This is a big time for that, for baseball players. So a lot of it was that. And a lot of it was we didn't know who all plays golf. I've gotten at least 4 calls yesterday from guys that want to play it next year that I didn't know played golf. So there's some uncertainty with that as well. So I think as this thing grows and word spreads, the field will get even bigger, and we're going to have to start finding ways to accommodate bigger fields and maybe have qualifiers and stuff like that. So it's a super fun couple days. You guys we're having a great time, and it's cool to get to interact with guys you wouldn't normally get to interact with. I sat down and had a long conversation with Steve Tollison, a longtime big leaguer, ex Gamecock that I haven't really ever got a chance to talk to. And so it's cool to do stuff like that. I had dinner with Eric Gagne, who I'd never thought I'd have dinner with Eric Gagne. And sure enough, I'm here having dinner with him. So it's a good way to get guys together and compete in the sport that we all enjoy.
Are you Brady Singer's not here?
No, he said he wasn't good enough to play. I said, dude, it's a handicap.
What happened to the bet? The bet where he's supposed to wear?
Dude,
wait, you're supposed to wear the Gator jersey on the first hole, aren't you?
I forgot about that. I'll have to do something back.
I can have one here for you.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
If you get one here, I'll wear
say
it.
Brzezinski on the
Hold up, AJ.
I forgot about that. Why'd you have to bring that up?
Yeah, you can do it.
There you go.
I
Should I
can put
bring
him
this
in
over
full
with
pads if you want.
for the 18? For that 2-foot putt on 18?
Hey, I can bring a full uniform over for him if he wants. He can wear full baseball, football, basketball, whatever he wants.
Hey, last thing from me is wifey at home going to be happy right now after this tournament with the side betting going on when you come home? There's going to be a smile on her face when you come home right now, or no?
Oh, no doubt. We're
Okay,
actually
all right,
going.
that's all I got. That's all I'm making sure. All right,
we're
good.
flying from here to Nashville to go to the winter meetings on Sunday, and I'll be sure to that first dinner. I'll be sure to send Romy a picture and say thanks.
I love it.
Hey, by the way, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
You're a White Sox, I heard. Everyone keeps telling me.
I didn't know about that.
Everyone keeps telling me Whit Merrifield's going to be a White Sox. So congratulations. Let me know what you need in Chicago.
We'll see. We'll see.
Have you? No, but on a serious. I know we're talking golf here, but have you heard anything? Like, I mean, you don't have to divulge all.
It's gone kind of how we thought it would go to this point. So.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Whit's going to be at spring training with a big league club, okay? Book it.
We know that. He's going to be in
Exactly.
Glendale with the
holding that tournament trophy up.
I'll be in spring training one way or another, whether I'm signed and getting ready for the season or whether I'm there recruiting guys for this tournament next year, waiting to get signed. I'll be there. I'll be in spring training next year.
Also, I will say this, Whit, like, it's good to be loved. Like, the fact that there's a fan base that's calling for you, even if it doesn't end up being the fan base because they don't pay enough, but still good to be loved. Right?
Wait, you're going to be on second base after you hit a double, and guys, like, yo, dog, forget about the game. Tell me about this golf tournament. Now that's what you're hoping for, and I promise you, after this whole thing goes down, you might have like 2 tournaments coming up with all the people that are going to want to be in this thing.
We'll see. We hope so. Yeah. It's,
you might have an umpire call you safe just so he can get in the tournament. You never know.
You'd have to really call me safe.
Hey, but proof of concept, first year, that's the thing. Like, people want to see it. They want to hear about it. And then that's how it gets rolling. So, Whit, good luck, dude. Good luck.